I will reiterate what Tekiso has said. The essence of today is a business interaction, B2B. This is yet another opportunity for us to interact, to showcase our beautiful country, South Africa, as we inspire new ways, the strong relations that exist between South Africa and Ghana. 30 years of our democracy, 30 years of good relations. At the advent of our democracy in 1996, Ghana was the first diplomatic mission that was opened by South Africa in Pretoria. And that, it's lucrative market for South Africa. Yes, we can say that not only is it lucrative, but the history that exists between Ghana and South Africa, between two nations, but also on the continent, our Pan-Africanism, as enshrined in our foreign policy, Ubuntu, we are because you are. And as we deliberate, the true essence is getting interaction between our B2Bs. In the tourism sector, Madame Gloria, I do not receive any calls from you anymore regarding visas. I go to sleep every night. I get a call from SAA. Madam High Commissioner, our visas are not out. My flights are not full to go to Johannesburg. We are losing business because our visas are not issued on time. And I say to you, congratulations that you are even including a fourth leg. And I'd urged you to get a fourth leg, essentially because the flight that leaves Johannesburg on a Saturday because of the new times leaves at 10 from Johannesburg. And I know that because we want people to explore South Africa and all provinces, if they arrive on a Thursday and they go to Cape Town, they still need time to also experience Johannesburg, go to Soweto, and still go to Konka on Saturday night and wake up in the morning and then make the flight for Accra. And I'm glad your management and CEO see the need. But because the flights are full, it means we are open for business and we're doing business because you also then do the leg to Abidjan. And this is essentially what it means, the trajectory of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement is that we begin to leverage on opportunities, look at the markets within our continent, and those are the opportunities that we should leverage on. Tekiso has already alluded to the essence of the MICE, the incentives for conferences and exhibitions, the importance of our bilateral relations and what brings us here, and what we should essentially do. And the conversation that I had with my colleague, the High Commissioner of Togo last night, when we discussed his experience to South Africa, and he said that when he came, he had the opportunity of going to the safari at the gate of Palabora and going into the Kruger Park. And I said, yes, that's the beautiful province. I happen to be from Limpopo province, so that's where the Big Five is. So I encourage all Ghanaians continue supporting South Africa. We do have the statistics in terms of what our market looks like. We thank this delegation from South Africa that's coming here that will also proceed to Nigeria to go and look at opportunities. And this is what we want to achieve, creating the Africa that we want, that is prosperous, that is peaceful, that we begin to trade within ourselves. We know that the trajectory of the African Continental Free Trade Area says that we have population of 1.3 billion people with a intended gross domestic product of over 3 trillion United States dollars. And in this market of tourism, this is where we can essentially, we call it low-hanging fruits, because this is where you get movement of people. Yes, we have movement of goods, but this is opportunity that we can leverage on, use the opportunities and see what are the comparative advantages that exist, what are the niches in our markets. I know Tekiso referred to the cultural exchanges. We talked about sports and the golf and the legends. I just want to confirm, is the legends also that famous legend that is at Naboomspruit, right on the top of the mountain? But these are opportunities that we can leverage on. Robben Island, over and above, we have an opportunity also to see how we can collaborate between Robben Island and Cape Coast, because the history at Cape Coast is intertwined with what we want to showcase, and maybe we can even bring skills transfer and how we can also use that as an opportunity to leverage on. And those are things that we can look at essentially if we want to leverage on the opportunities that we have. But for mine, it's just to say to you, welcome, have fruitful deliberations and continue to engage and make new networks. I know Caleb and the guys from tourism are here. Thank you for patronizing us. Thank you for coming out this morning, and God just bless you. Thank you.